New information tonight about the devastating impact of opioids on our teens. This from the National Institute on Drug Abuse. The number of children and teenagers hospitalized over the last 15 years due to opioid poisoning has nearly doubled. And most adults getting treatment for opioid drugs started using illicit drugs before the age of 18. While various forms of drug treatment are being offered, tonight our States of Addiction series continues as we follow 3 at-risk teenagers going through a 22-week military-style program in West Virginia to try to turn their lives around with a healthy dose of discipline.
I couldn't get it off my mind and everything. I thought alcohol and everything, drinking liquor, beer, I thought that'd get it off my mind. I started out with Valiums and then it went to hydrocodone, oxycodone. It got pretty bad. The world revolved around drugs. That's all I cared about all the time. And it became like I was addicted to them. And then I finally had to figure out, hey, I need to get help, get off this.
The drug use started when I started drinking with some friends, you know, because I wasn't really cool, but it felt like it made me cool. I started going to parties a lot, started doing pills, you know, I started probably popping Xanax, hydrocodone, drinking liquid codeine, or some people call it lean. My mom was fed up, and I'm pretty sure my dad was too, because at that point I was so out of control that he was starting to notice. Then they opened my eyes and were like, listen, you can't do this stuff forever. You gotta change your life.
I had like a really hard depression. Like low-key felt like it was my fault that it happened, and it really messed with me, so I turned to drugs. I'd go to parties and do so much that I couldn't move. Like times I felt like I was gonna die, black out, to the point to where I couldn't go anymore.
Up, right. Up, right. Meet me down by the railroad track. Meet me down by the railroad track.
We see a lot of kids think that this is their last option. You know, they're not doing well in high school, they've got family issues or maybe issues with the legal system, and this is their last-ditch effort.
Head, right, get it, step.
We are the only Challenge Academy that drug tests on opening day. The other academies wait until later in the program. We need to see that commitment before they get here. We're here to deal with discipline and honor. We're not a therapeutic program. We can't medically assess, you know, withdrawals or anything like that. They have no cell phones. They have no social media. They really are cut off from the outside world. We tell them this is their time to focus on themselves.
You guys need to open up page 4,
focus on their education, and just get life back on track.
Up, right. Hey, hey, Captain Jack. Hey, hey, Captain Jack. Meet me down by the railroad track. Meet me down by the railroad track. Up, right. Collar right. March. Up.
It's mainly for her and just to show my family, you know, I really do care and I want to make something out of myself.
I didn't care before, but now that people are actually kind of proud of me, it feels really good.
Well, I'm very proud of him. You know, I write him a lot, obviously, he'll probably tell you. And I'm really proud that, you know, he's becoming a young man, you know, a good young man.
Going to school, getting my stuff straight, feels really good. It feels so much better to be proud of myself. That's the best feeling in the world.
I'm really proud of him for coming up here, and it's just the respect and just the appearance of him. He looks happier and healthier than what he did before he came here. It's a big difference.
All 3 of those young men will graduate on June 15th and move on to the next phase of their lives, and we wish them well. For more information about the Mountain Challenge Academy, you can check it all out on our website, WOWKTV.com, and find this story in Special Reports.